This right here is the leaked Halloween seed in Ghoul Garden that will change the game forever. And I almost didn't find it. Our story begins yesterday on Thursday after I finished publishing my last video. And as always, my thoughts turned to the next one. So on the hunt, I went, looking for leaks, trying to find any information about the upcoming Halloween update. But something was horribly wrong. Thursday mornings are about finding the leaks. Leaks always come out on Thursday, but they weren't. And as the hours ticked by, I couldn't find anything. I looked everywhere, every nook and cranny of the internet, and there was nothing. I checked TikTok, I checked YouTube Shorts, I checked the YouTube front page. But in the end, I went to bed defeated. There were no leaks to look at. There was nothing. And then I woke up this morning. The Dawn Discord server, link in the description down below, came through in the clutch. And now we're gonna take a look at all of these amazing leaks for the Halloween update. And oh, we're gonna forget about this chipmunk thing, chubby chipmunk. Who cares? This is yesterday's news. These leaks are game-changing. Starting with this adorable bone dog. It's the golden lab, but it's a skeleton. Every 76 seconds has a chance to dig up a random seed, but it can dig up a seed exclusive to the bone dog. What an amazing idea! Why not give pets the ability to give us exclusive things? We already have pets giving us exclusive mutations. Why not a pet that gives us an exclusive seed? That's so cool. Though if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be a single-use seed. I mean, if it wasn't a single harvest plant, why would you wanna have the bone dog after it gave you the seed already? You get the seed, you're like, oh, I've got it, don't need it anymore. So it's probably single use. Now that dog was the rare. This guy is the uncommon, and I almost missed him. It's a bat. We talked about bats previously, makes perfect sense for a Halloween update. And this guy gives spooky plants on 32 studs, which is actually quite large for a low-level bat, a variant chance bonus. Now, I do appreciate that they gave this a 32 stud range, because the poor praying mantis is such a tiny little range, so this is actually quite stronger. But I also like the information that it gives us. The spooky plant type is being added to the game. Will this week's event, or week 2, or week 3 of the event require spooky plants? If you can get your hands on spooky plants, I would hold on to them. We're probably going to need them for future parts of this update, because this is a 3-week Halloween update. Now, how do I know that? Common sense. This update drops on the 11th and runs the week of the 12th through the 17th. But then you have the week of the 19th through the 25th, and then you have the week of the 26th to the 31st, Halloween day itself. This is clearly a 3-week update. So make sure you hold on to your spooky plants. Make sure you gather and collect your spooky plants. They're probably going to be necessary. Now we've got this little guy here, a legendary spider. And people are talking about this, about being a potentially very powerful pet, especially if it's rainbow hatched, or especially if it is huge or titanic. Every 8 minutes, weaves a web that seems to be 18 studs in diameter, or I'm hoping in diameter. Pets on the web have a faster cooldown by a second every second, and plants grow an additional 15 seconds every second. So if you're on the web, you're speeding up the growth of plants, and you're speeding up pets' activated abilities. And this is probably going to scale with age and weight. I wonder if this is a store pet or an egg pet. We'll talk about the eggs in a second. After that, we have this image, and this image is interesting because it's not in the other images. Take a close look and memorize it. You've got a witch here, a lot of purple trees, and you've got this cauldron and this bookshelf. Okay, remember the witch? Green witch. Keep that in mind. This is the official image that the webpage for Roblox has, and there's no green witch. There's an old man here, there's a lady here, there's a dude here, there's a dude here, and there's a ghostly dude here. There's no witch. What was that other image? I wonder if the developers are changing something very quickly. Now, we move on to other leaks. Leaks about plants, leaks about pets. I'm curious to see which pets go in the eggs and which pets go in the shop. As always, make sure you have your barn owls to get heavier shop pets. Make sure you have your brontosauruses to get heavier egg pets, because heavier pets mean better pets. So keep that in mind. In the pet category, there's a ghost bear. Now, this isn't actually ghost bear. This is a bear in a cute little ghost costume. Probably going to be a common or uncommon pet, potentially an egg pet, but we don't know which ones are eggs and which ones are shops. What's this little cute boy gonna do? No clue yet. Maybe a new leak will come out in the future. And now we have 4 seeds that are leaked. We have a blood red mushroom seed, almost a blood tree I was talking about in a previous video. Then we have a jack-o'-lantern seed, which makes perfect sense. Obviously, you want to have a jack-o'-lantern seed in the game, which means this will be like our 2nd or 3rd pumpkin in the game. Also, a ghoul root seed and a chicken feed seed. I do not know what those 2 are going to be. I think they're more mystical, made-up creations, unless they're not. Comment down below and let me know. Then we have a pair of cosmetics. The Ghost Lantern cosmetic, I hope it casts a lot of light. And then a casket cosmetic. That's what we need to see. We need to see more spooky cosmetics like this. Perfect. This is the spooky egg, confirming that we are getting an egg in this event. So we have shop pets and egg pets. Love the look of it. Looks great. This little guy is called the pumpkin rat. I love it. Looks kind of like a superhero. What does he do? No idea. Do we have a rat in the game? I don't think we do. We got mice. We got the gray mouse and the brown mouse. I don't think we have a rat. Then we have a wolf. Called it. We totally knew there was going to be a wolf. I would have made him a darker wolf, a black wolf, a little more scraggly looking, but this guy is fantastic. I would say he would be, he's probably not the divine pet. He's probably the mystical pet, the mythical pet, if I had to guess. But this pet better be the divine pet. If it's not the divine pet found in the egg, we riot. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of the pets I theorized we were going to get, and it is indeed a cute little Grim Reaper. Love it. Should be the divine pet. What kind of an ability is a Grim Reaper gonna have? Just, please don't kill our pets. 2 more seeds. The poison apple seed. So for those of you who are Sleeping Beauty, or is it Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs? Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. If you're fans of that, the poison apple for you. And then the seer vine. I hope the poison apple is the divine one, because I like that green purple color scheme. I think that'd be really cool on a beautiful big tree. Also, the developers are adding a jump scare all players for Robux, which means you'll be able to jump scare players without Robux. How? I can't wait to jump scare people. It's gonna be awesome. Now, in the beginning of this video, I alluded to something that was going to change Grow a Garden forever. And here it is. We have plants in the game, and they're the base level of the game. They give you money, and you mutate the plants to give you more money. And then we have pets above plants, and the pets affect the plants to give us more money. And then you had cosmetics, and they started giving us cosmetics that affected plants, cosmetics that could affect pets. So there's layers of things affecting each other, all trickling down towards the plants to give us money. Now we have plants that are affecting plants. I present to you a new transcendent plant that has an effect to affect other plants. Now, this is a leak as such, subject to change. But the Great Pumpkin, if you guys know your lore, you know what the Great Pumpkin is, transcendent pet ability. Every 1 minute mutates a plant with ghostly. Now, I'm hoping it means mutates a fruit with a ghostly mutation. Or is that not a typo? And does it actually mutate the plants themselves? Are we gonna see more things affect the plants themselves? Like the gold mutation, the silver mutation, the rainbow mutation. Is it time to affect plants? I was mentioning weeks ago about asking for things that affect the plants, because after playing Plants vs. Brain Rots and watching my plant get frozen and have a different effect on the plant in that game, I was like, oh, think about that in Grow a Garden. Think about something that can affect the plants in Grow a Garden and change the way they function. But this is the first time we see something affect other plants or even fruits in the game that's a plant itself. We're obsessed with pets because pets make our plants better in Grow a Garden. But I think it's about time our plants make our plants better, and we focus more on the garden and less on the pets in this game.